Y'all, it's been an interesting time, and I'll get back to like my book content in just a minute. That's the dryer, sorry. But anyway, to the actual content in question. So I have finished watching Temptation Island about 3 days ago, as I'm filming this, 3 or 4 days ago. And the subject of struggle of something that I didn't hear from other people talking about is something that I noticed during the last episode. So I don't want to spoil if you're watching it or if you're going to watch it. I don't want to spoil it for you. But for those who are just like, what the hell are you talking about? Temptation Island is a reality show on Netflix where four couples go to Temptation Island to try to really see if they are not even compatible. That's not the word. If they are committed. There we go. That's the word. If they're committed to their relationship. So each of the couples, they're all dealing with different situations or different struggles that they're going through. So they're really at this island to see that if their significant other would give into temptation by singles on both sides, or if they will stay loyal and get through the show. So at the end of it, they either decide if they want to leave alone, leave with the person they came with, or leave with somebody else. Those are ultimately the three decisions at the end of the show. So I'm not going to go into much detail about the couples because my mind is not even on them. My mind is on the one couple. It is Brion and Shanté. And y'all, this one is not going to be a long video. This is going to be really, really quick because I just have some things in mind. And I would love to know your input too as well. So please drop it in the comments below what you think about Brion and Shanté's situation. Especially if you've watched the last episode, if you got all the way through the end, what you think about the decision that was made. Like, I would love to hear your input. So please drop that in the comments below. I would love to see some engagement. I want to know about what y'all thinking about because I'm nosy as hell. Because with this show, I need everyone's opinion on this. Like, I need everybody to be talking about it because it's so messy. And these couples are just... I can't even like pinpoint the actual word because each couple has like a different word I would associate with them. But we're not going to get into that. Anyway, to Brion and Shanté. So, something that the host Mark, they called him Marky Mark. So I'm going to call him Marky Mark. Something that Marky Mark said, and I don't think it was the last episode, but it was more so like hints throughout, and something like you said in the last episode. It was something like that, either the last episode or second to last episode. He said to Brion, they were talking about the situation that happens. I'm not going to go into details. And on how to communicate that with Shanté moving forward. Like, there was words like moving forward, yet, and just other language that was used when it came to Shanté and Brion that wasn't used with the other couples. And I noticed that. I clocked that shit because it made me very mad because it really just insinuated a lot of the struggle of that Black women are supposed to endure. And it seemed like that language was just like targeted just to her, really. Like saying like, oh, maybe you guys can find a way through this and, you know, maybe she will find forgiveness or whatever in the future or whatever. It was always such like a future tense that Mark was talking about when it came to Shanté. I'm not going to say Brion because him. I'm not going to get into him. But with Shanté, it was always like saying that, like in the future, how to communicate that with her. But when it came to the other couples, Marky Mark had nothing to say about them like communicating moving forward. I was very confused. Because, I mean, obviously, with one of the couples, it was very off the bat at the very beginning. You get to, like, episode 4, and someone automatically gets tempted. So, I get, like, in some situations, but still, Marky Mark doesn't use that future tense when speaking about the other couples, only about Shanté. And that's what really hypes me up about Black women and this stigma that we have to endure, struggle, love. Like saying that Shanté, no matter what the situation is, Shanté has to find a way to forgive, or like, oh, in the future things will work out. It's very much so focused on the women having to pretty much endure, struggle, love. And it's like, you don't even recognize it from other cultures, but literally just listening to how Marky Mark talked is what that language was, of just like, I can't even pinpoint it. It just made me so mad. He was literally pinpointing the struggle of, like, it really just heightened it and made my like ears perk up, because he wasn't using that with any other couples. He wasn't saying like, oh, maybe this is how you guys can communicate moving forward, or she hasn't made her decision yet, but only with the Black woman. Like, why her? I don't think it really mattered if Brianna was Black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian, no matter who you are with the hip hop nation. It doesn't matter what race he was, but it's always a Black woman having to deal with and succumb to their position in the relationship, even if the man that they're with is cheating on them consistently. So it kind of ties into the whole settling down aspect from my last video of just like Black women just picking someone and just being okay with whatever it is and settling for the bare minimum. And it's really just like that in the sense of struggle love, though, on this level, because it's like she has to endure all of that. And maybe in the future you can learn how to communicate. Maybe you learn how to not be an asshole, and then maybe she'll forgive you. It's very much like put on the black woman to deal with it. And it was so frustrating because there was no other language like that for any of the other couples. It was just Shanté. And when you watch at the end, you see what Shanté's decision is, because each person in the couple has to make their decision on what they want to do. And they'll figure it out. Like if someone says they want to go together, someone says they want to leave by themselves, I don't know, but they would probably have to figure that mess out. But with the decision that was made, it literally just had me like, I fell out of my chair onto the floor, because I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I was so over it. I was so done. It's so freaking hard to be a Black woman in dating, because everyone makes you feel like, obviously, you're not desired, you're not loved, you're not attractive enough, so no one's gonna actually love you. And if you do find somebody, you should just take what you can get. No questions asked, deal with it. That's just a ranty little thing. If y'all noticed that, please drop it in the comments below, because the language, literally, it was just the language that was used. It was just like, it just really bothers me. And like just sitting in it and then playing back like bits and pieces of the episodes, it's so frustrating that no matter what, and it's not even just from Black people, from other ethnicities, other races, other cultures, they all have this complete, it's like a hive mind. Black women should suffer. They should accept the bare minimum. It's like a hive mind, and literally everyone just agrees with it. In the language that they use, you can hear it, and it's like, but you don't use that with anybody else. Like, there's other women on the show. 2 of them were white women. I don't know what the other woman was. I don't know if she was Filipino. I don't want to make any assumptions. But anyway, she was a minority. She's not white, but still, the language was only used for a Black woman. And then with Brion's own language about Shanté, saying that, oh, she's gonna forgive me anyway. Oh my God. We can't win for It's exhausting. It's literally exhausting that the language used and this hive mentality of everyone around us just honestly truly believes in the Black woman having to struggle no matter who she's with, and having to endure whatever relationship she's handed, and she should just accept it. But you allow other women of other races and ethnicities to say their piece, and you give them, like, you like hold their hand and tell them it's okay, you'll know what love is like, because that's what he does. He talks to another woman in a different way of just saying, like, I don't like that you don't know what love looks like. Like, you're a beautiful girl, you're smart, whatever he said. I don't remember all the details, but he was like holding her hand and pretty much giving her the sympathy, empathy, whatever word you want to freaking use, but really just trying to hone in on her that she is worthy of accepting a true love. But you don't say that to Shanté. She over here bawling her eyes out in bed, but no one has the decency to actually say that to her. All of the attention, care, and being gentle, and trying to uplift women. It is never about Black women. Never. Because you can literally see on the show how he talks to another woman like that and trying to get her to see her worth and her value. And yet, you're over here talking to Brion saying, like, oh, she doesn't forgive you yet. Like, you're using the word yet, like, as if she is going to get over it eventually and just deal with it. Y'all, they pissed me off. They pissed me all the way off. And then I just can't. Oh my God. I was dumbfounded, really, to be quite honest. And then with the other women, they're also so supportive of each other and having each other's backs. When another woman, her partner, gets tempted, everyone's like touching her leg, rubbing her back. But with Shanté, when they're out looking at the screens, and there's no one like consoling her, or at least trying to. Like, I understand that she was like putting up, not even like putting up a front, but she was like really trying to just stay as logical as possible and not be emotional on camera, or just in front of people in general. But no one was like giving her that space on the platform to be emotional, or just say like, hey, this is not what love looks like. Like, there was no assistance into making her see, or at least just communicating that what happened is unacceptable, and how to give herself confidence to make the right decision for her. Like, I understand the moment she was crying in bed, one of the ladies came to see what was wrong and to, like, you know, reassure her of everything. But that was in the house at 1 o'clock in the morning, but no one literally on that platform did anything for her. And then that language that Marky Mark kept using, especially when he said yeah, as soon as he said yeah, I was like, I'm triggered. I am triggered because you said yet, as if she is going to get over it eventually and that they're going to stay a couple. Whew, y'all, please tell me your opinions in the comments below. This was just a rant. But tell me what you think about Temptation Island in general. What do you think about the Shanté Brion situation? And this whole notion of pretty much Black women have to suffer no matter what and just deal with whatever that they can get. Because I would love to have this conversation, because, oh, Lord have mercy. We need a lot of help. We need a lot of help and a lot of care and a lot of love and a lot of grace. But y'all don't like to give it to us. Anyway, stay magical. I love you guys. Bye.